This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Well, you got to remember, that's been a college since like the 1800s.
Of course it has. Wow. Were they wrestling with red, or is that just,
yeah, that was a lighting effect at the time whenever Kane would come out.
Okay. And they would wrestle that way.
No. Just promos and whatnot.
Okay. Got it. Because we've seen them wrestle in red recently and it didn't work.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'll listen to you. It didn't work.
It didn't. But look, hey, you got to try something.
Yeah.
You do. You got to try something. And that's what I'm all for. Well, give it a shot. See if it works.
Rarely Squeezed is a new shirt available now at lowestrules.com.
What is it?
Rarely Squeezed.
Okay. Rarely Squeezed.
lowestrules.com. And don't forget, when you order a shirt from lowestrules.com, get a shirt.
We'll send it to you.
They will eventually. I mean, maybe not soon, but eventually. Have you started to nickname the virus anything yet?
No, I'm not. You got a nickname for it?
We're just calling it that Rona around here.
The Rona?
Yeah. And what's funny is, like a month ago, before it became the big pandemic here in America that it is, I told Matt Coon he should do like a parody song about WrestleMania being canceled because of coronavirus, and he should do it to the theme song, or not to the theme song, but to the song My Sharona. He thought it was fucking hilarious, but of course we never did it. But
right. Well, when it's all over with, maybe, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, right now it's not funny.
Right. Well, listen, it's funny, but it would be not funny to everyone. People who have, people who have a fucking rod up their ass, it wouldn't be funny too.
Shit, nothing's funny to everyone.
This is pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, setting motherfuckers on fire, bro.
Yeah.
Setting them on fire.
Jesus Christ. It's some heavy shit going on here.
You ain't lying.
You ain't lying.
Big story here.
Yeah, these are brothers, right? Eventually,
yeah.
Allegedly,
yeah. Well, here's what happened. Well, let's take a look at Pete Rose first.
Oh, Pete Rose is going to come here, huh? In here.
Yeah, I'll play a little audio.
The all-time greats of baseball.
Are they going to boo him?
Oh, so big.
Future Hall of Famer. Please welcome back to Boston, the Hit King, number 14.
Number 14 of the Cincinnati Reds, Pete Rose, will be our guest ring announcer here. Wait a minute, did he call him the Hit King? The Hit King. I think the folks in Boston here probably would prefer legendary Ted Williams, but in any event.
Yeah!
That's some
Last
fans.
time I was here, we kicked your ass.
What? That's the way to make friends there, Pete.
You can't win a World Series.
Man. Wow.
My buddy Bucky Dent says hello. You know, I left tickets for Bill Butner, but he couldn't bend over to pick them up. How about it?
Speaking of the World Series and great tradition here in Boston with the Red Sox.
What do they call it? The curse of the Bambino. Right here. The city of losers.
Easy. King,
How
did you
about
help?
it?
Did you prep Pete Rose? Well, we did have a couple of photos made before the match.
And now, introducing
Whoa.
about that?
It's pretty fucking cool.
It was cool. And by the way, I can't believe that you didn't get the opportunity, you know, when one of the most hotly debated topics in sports for a long, long time has been, does Pete Rose belong in the Hall of Fame or not? Vince McMahon is like, well, goddamn, put him in our Hall of Fame. Yeah. That'll get some news. That'll get some clicks.
No, of course.
But he was actually a contributor too, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
again, I left tickets for Bill Buckner, but he couldn't bend over to pick him up.
Yeah.
That's funny. Funny stuff.
Explain to our non-baseball fans the joke.
1986, Bill Buckner, ground ball, right to him, could have ended the World Series. Went between his legs. Mets won. Mets went on to the next game in the seventh game and won the World Series. Had Bill Buckner picked up that ball, Red Sox would have won the World Series. But of course now, flash forward, the Red Sox have won a number of World Series here recently, beginning in 2004. So there.
There we
Pete.
go. I'll play the audio here.
Pete may think this is fun and games. Wait a minute! But this is how. Oh, not Pete Rose! Good God! No! That's Pete Rose! That's Pete Rose! Pete Rose just got tombstone!
What a cool WrestleMania moment.
Yeah, I would agree. And I knew as soon as he was healing on the crowd and the lights went out, I'm thinking, yeah.
Here we go. They're going to fuck with him.
Yeah. But then again, one of the great things about wrestling is a lot of times what you expect to happen does, and you get a big get a big wrestling pop because of it. Hey, you know what? Entertaining show here.
Absolutely.
And I can see why WCW wanted Vince Russo and Ed Ferrara. Yeah, that replay showed his. That's all right. That replay wasn't bad. The first one was not good.
What's the weirdest thing you've had to wipe your ass with lately?
Oh, I've got plenty of wipes, Continental wipes.
I'm curious, who put you on that?
I don't know. Was it you?
You don't know who introduced you to wet wiping your dirty asshole?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Well, you forgot me when you were sending your list of things you were thankful about. I don't know.
Oh, would you stop it? Would you please just stop it? Stop getting the bruised ass.
I wanted to tell you, well, you'll never have a bruised ass thanks to Continental wet wipes, but.
And also I want to tell you this, if you are hoarding Continental wet wipes, if you're hoarding them and I can't find when I run out, I'll find you. And you may beat the fuck out of me, but I'm going to get a few licks in.
You talking to me?
No, whoever you are, if you're hoarding Continental wipes.
Just to say, I'm not, because I'm using a bidet. I get that water at my butthole. Anyway, my buddy.
How much those bidets cost?
If you want a shitty one, pardon the pun, you can get them for about $100. If you want the Mac Daddy, you want the Rolls Royce, a butthole surfacing, it's about $800,000.
And that includes the installation.
Well, the installation, you got to make sure you got power behind your toilet.
In other words, you have to have a plumber come install it for you. You can do it yourself.
No, you can do it yourself. But
I'm getting them.
You got to be able to plug it in. Oh no, you should, dude. I got 4 here at the house. I think I got 1 at the office now. It's funny because when I put the one in the office, people were making fun and poking and talking shit. Now it's like, who's fucking smart now? How about this Undertaker entrance, dude? Y'all ever have any shit like this in WCW?
Nah, not that I recall.
Just the Kiss Demon.
Yeah. God of Thunder, and rock and roll, the spell you're under, will surely rob you of your virgin soul. Here he is, the dead man. Prince of Darkness.
What a look that is, dude.
That's a great look, although the entrance certainly has changed over time, hasn't it? As far as the entrance
set.
Yeah. So I was going to say ramp, but set. And I like
torches,
this.
dude.
I like this a lot better than the big set.
Less is more.
Less
Anyway,
is more
what I
because
was
it
saying
makes
is,
something like this mean more.
a buddy of mine doing a little weekend shopping over the weekend went to Big Lots trying to land toilet paper because his
Love
grocery
Big
store
Lots.
was out, his Walmart was out, his Target was out. So he's like, maybe nobody's thought of Big Lots. So he goes, and Big Lots put a sign up that says, uh-oh, unfortunately we're out of, and there's a blank line where a worker could write in whatever they're out of with a Sharpie. And they wrote in toilet paper.
Mm.
We're working hard to get more as soon as we can. In the meantime, you could try. And then there's another big blank where the worker could write in another recommendation. And underneath it says, thanks for understanding. Do you want to guess what they wrote in that you could try instead of toilet paper?
Your hand.
Tablecloth. I say this because I had a friend of mine who's been wiping their ass with coffee filters.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever, when you traveled, got one of their wash rags and wet it and wiped your ass with that?
Of course.
Of course, yeah.
Because, fuck them.
Yeah. Because, I mean, we got a lot of wash rags here. We'll just wet them down and put them in the wash machine and wash them and reuse them. Fuck.
Well, here's
Listen,
what I
having
would
to
do.
wipe your ass is not a difficult thing to do. All right? Go in the shower and bend over.
Now
Jesus
that
Christ.
brings a question that we've asked many times here on the show and you would never answer, but since you brought it up, Tony, do you spread your butt cheeks when you take a shower?
Of course I do.
So, I mean, do you use a 1-finger technique, a 2-finger technique? Do you oscillate? Do you pulsate? Is it clockwise, counterclockwise? What's the methodology?
I don't know. I just pull the butt cheeks across and just let it rinse out. And then I take out, I've got a bottle. This is a shoot. I got a bottle of this crop wash. And that's as much as I'll say because they got to sponsor us again before I'll say anymore. And I use that and I wash off my balls and my asshole now. With a wash rag. There you go. And now you know more about me than you should have. Let's get to the match where the big boys are going at it. Right and left, right and left. Oh, to the midsection. Right hand, to the left. Oh, you got him back. Everything. In a front of flop. And hit him in the jaw. And go for the nuts. Oh, he's going to take the referee apart. No, he's not. Going to go back. Oh, and a big elbow. Oh, my God. The mayor. Oh, my God. A front of flop into the corner.
Okay, so here's the backstory.
Okay.
The Undertaker debuted at Survivor Series 1990, and his name was Kane the Undertaker. He was managed by Brother Love. Eventually, they just dropped it to just the Undertaker, and his managerial services would be replaced, his being Brother Love, by Paul Bearer. So at that point, the Undertaker became a heel character, and he would just absolutely destroy everyone, no selling anything, being very methodical with his movements and whatnot. He became world champion, beating Hulk Hogan on pay-per-view. And, obviously he was off to the races. The streak would begin at WrestleMania 7 and it became a whole big thing, and multiple time world champion, including the main event of WrestleMania 13, the year prior to this. Just a real icon, locker room leader, et cetera, et cetera. Then they decided, well, we need to freshen up. We got to have another storyline. We got to have something a little more interesting.
Sure.
So at SummerSlam 1996, Paul Bearer, in the middle of the boiler room brawl between Undertaker and Mankind, Paul Bearer would turn his back on the Undertaker and side with Mankind. So now they're split apart, and you would see Paul Bearer managing Vader and Mankind in various tag matches, but he's really just there with Mankind. Fast forward, and Bruce Pritchard wanted to tell a story about the origins of his brother, his long lost brother, because they had been trying to do whatever they could with Glenn Jacobs, first coming in as Isaac Yankem DDS, the evil dentist. Occupational gimmicks were all the rage. Of course, all of them flopped. Fast forward though, and they gave him an opportunity to be Fake Diesel. Well, Fake Razor washed out, didn't take to it. Fake Diesel did a good job, and Undertaker took a shining to him and said, hey man, you just got to step your game up in these areas and you can actually make a run here. So based on the fact that everybody knew, liked, and trusted Glenn, they felt like, hey, this could be the guy to play the Undertaker's brother. So created the backstory, and here it is. The Undertaker, his parents owned a funeral parlor.
Oh, of course. Why not?
And, they
Sure they did. Sure they didn't run a convenience store.
They hired Paul Bearer.
Of course, they would, because he's an Undertaker.
And Paul Bearer used to fuck Undertaker's mom.
Well, wouldn't you?
No, I don't think I would.
Well, maybe if you've seen her, you'd change your mind. Go ahead.
Well, he has red hair, so I doubt it.
Okay.
Anyway.
You don't like red hair?
I'm just saying he fucked the Undertaker's mom. Okay. And one day the Undertaker accidentally, as a little boy, was playing with fire, because that's what little boy Undertakers do. And he burned down the family home, killing his brother and parents all at the same time.
Wow.
So as far as everyone else knows, the Undertaker's parents are dead because he burned them alive accidentally.
Yeah.
And he accidentally killed his only brother, Kane. Paul Bearer then took Undertaker in to raise and took care of him. But all along, he knew.
Let me ask you, was Undertaker finding Paul Bearer some more pussy since his mom's dead?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead. Go ahead with your story.
Either way, eventually, he started to threaten, I know your secret, and I'm going to tell everybody. And slowly but surely, the Undertaker, who had been feuding with Paul Bearer, had to go along with whatever Bearer said, because he didn't want this information getting out there. And eventually he says, your brother's not dead. He's alive. And fast forward in October of 1997, at the very first Hell in a Cell match between the Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, Kane would debut. And here we are. This is supposed to be the big payoff. And of course there's going to be a series of matches that follow this, but the original idea all along was debut him in October and let's march towards WrestleMania. And here we are.
You know what? Not a bad story, really. Not a bad story. Pretty good story. Huh. But Paul Bearer is really the heel here.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, I don't want Paul Bearer having sex with my mom. Do you?
No one does. No one does. I would think. Oh, look at that. Yes, I had sex with your mom. Yes, I had sex with your mom. Yes, you burned it down. Yes. Well, you know what? Very interesting story. And the people were into it too, weren't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they were. So it worked.
No, it got over, man. And what a great guy Glenn Jacobs is.
Never met him, which is one of the things I'd like to do. I really enjoy meeting guys who've been in the business for a number of years that I've never met before. Like when I first got to meet Brody Lee recently.
Right.
Just, it really is a thrill for me. I mean, I really is to meet guys who have put some time in the business. And, I know Brody's had his time in the WWE and he's been successful there, but it's good to see him. And man, even though I'm shielding here, even though it was no audience, I thought it was a hell of a moment, man.
Yeah. I think you tweeted out huge pop, even though, that was for Matt Hardy.
Well,
who could tell? Cause no one was there and there was no pop.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was a pop. I had a huge pop of my own. Okay.
So you're saying sometimes
in other words, you can be at home and have a big pop. Doesn't have to be a crowd around you. What the fuck?
You just pop yourself?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, when you pop yourself, does anybody else in the room, do you have do you prop up? Do you use a sock or a towel?
Stop.
I don't know. If
I shouldn't even have brought this shit up.
When you self pop yourself.
Yeah.
Do you use like a solo cup or what's your strategy?
I don't know. Here, let's get back to the match because
no. Share
that's
with
a
us.
good story here, and you're fucking up a good story.
You told us about how you wash your butthole out.
That's as far as I'm gonna go.
What?
That's as far as I'm gonna go.
About what?
About washing out some shit. Okay. Let's watch the match. Rest in peace. There you go. When you got a 17-minute match, how do you waste some time? Snatch a headlock, front face lock, side headlock, rear chin lock, and just grind down to the mat. Classic strategy. Fans don't like it, but back in the day, Conrad.
Yes, sir.
And this is true. If a heel snatched on a headlock like that, right?
Right.
And every time you come up, if you would pull his trunks and pull him back down to the mat and the referee didn't see it, and you stayed in that thing for like 5, 6, 7 minutes, fans got into it. It just shows you how wrestling fans have changed and how the business has changed. Because, you pull and he's getting up and the motherfucker, he keeps cheating and it was good. You'd have to go back to that time and been a fan like I was to really appreciate it, but it's true. And it just shows you that today fucking fans wouldn't get into it. Now you get out of the headlock, you put him on the floor, tope suicida, fans are going to go crazy in today's society.
What are you going to do with the rest of your week besides broadcast Dynamite?
Probably work on the control centers, do some writing. I'm going to be coming to the Conradison very soon.
Oh yeah, we're going to watch WrestleMania together.
Yeah, remember, only 10 of us can watch it.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about who else should be on the guest list.
No, here's the deal, okay? In my fucking house, the fucking government's not going to tell me how many people can watch TV in my house.
What?
Fuck them. But fuck them.
God
Okay?
Damn. God damn.
In my house, I'll put as many in there as I want.
Trying to keep people healthy and safe.
No, it's forced socialism is what it is.
Oh, jeez.
All right, anyway, where were we?
I don't know.
So anyway, we're coming to your house to watch WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to watch the Gronk dance like an idiot.
Boy, if that would have happened on Wednesday, though, you'd have been jacking it off.
I would have loved it.
Of course you would have.
Yeah. I would have had to.
By the way, it's worth mentioning, Gronk is one of my low-key favorite players of all time. It hurt every fiber of my being seeing what happened, and I had to send a friend of ours text, like, how did you fuck this up? One of my very favorite performers of all time. You ruined him.
I have a feeling he freestyled that as he walked out.
Of course he did. You think they rehearsed that shit? Come on.
Anyway, so I'll be coming to the Conradison and we'll be watching it together. And you want to come up with a list of who we want?
Well, Corey, Ryan Forrester.
Oh yeah. One of the funniest men in America, by the way.
There's 3. Cassio, 4.
Judy's
probably coming. That makes 5. My wife will be here. That'll be 6.
All right.
Wait, am I in there? So there's me and her, Cassio and his wife, Corey. Yes, we're at 6. Okay. So we got 2 more. Dave Silva.
That's 7 and 8. I'm sorry.
I love you so much for that. Well, if he brings Heather, that would be 8. And if they bring their kids, that's 9 and 10. That's it.
That's it. All right. That's what we got. We could now what we could do is we could put 10 in another room, or we could have like one other person and like I could watch a match and then I'd walk out and the other person walk in.
Well, I've got 8 seats in the theater and I've got the 3 bar stools at the bar. So I can get 11 in there.
You're not allowed to.
But you just told me we should do
Alabama State Patrol going to come in, National Guard eventually.
State Patrol. Mm-hmm. You're really nervous about this.
No, I'm not nervous about it. I'm not. I feel great about it.
I can tell in your voice you're concerned.
No, I'm not. I am so happy to be able to come back to the Conradison.
You're always welcome.
I know that. So it's a 2-day thing. So we're going to watch 2 days worth.
If you want to. I mean, you're going to be locked in somewhere. Might as well be locked in the lap of luxury or whatever you call my house.
I call it the Conradison. You've heard of that, haven't you?
Yeah, I have heard of that. But you're always lying to people and saying that it's nicer.
I don't lie. You a lie. I don't lie.
You say it's much nicer than it really is. It's just a regular old house, dude.
Okay. You want me to tell the truth about your house?
No, I want you to just shut your mouth.
No,
I'm going
to tell you the truth about your house.
Shut your whore mouth.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
Shut your whore mouth when you're talking to me.
No. Hey. We had a friend of ours.
Oh no.
Okay. Who went into your house.
Oh no.
Who has also worked for the WWE.
Oh no. No.
Okay.
Don't say all this. Don't say all this.
Oh, I'm telling this. Okay.
No. We're good. We don't have to do that. Why are you doing this?
I'll just hold on to that story until you make me mad.
No, we're not. No.
Because you know the story. That's why you're cutting me off.
Because first of all, it's not true.
Yes, it apparently is.
Well, she's a lie.
See, I wasn't even going to say she. I was going to kayfabe that part.
All right. Well, he's a lie.
He's a lie. Okay. Anyway, here comes the Undertaker, and down he goes. This is a long time for this match to go.
Dude, it's so long.
Yeah, but you know what? For two big old guys slugging it out, they're not doing a bad job. And the fans pop when they see that it could be and it is. Wow.
Should have been shorter. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, right. I agree.
And Lord knows these are both great performers. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been shouter. Should have been shouter.
Tombstone Powder. 1, 2. Oh, he got fucking out of that. Fans were like, oh, fuck. Ooh, don't do too many of those, Hulk Hogan. He sets up just like his brother.
Absolutely.
Whoa. Oh. Do it again, buddy. Undertaker's trying to kill his own brother. 1, 2. Still only a 2 and got the shoulder up. Pretty good fucking finish, I would think. One of the great things about this angle is that a great guy like Percy had a job.
Yep.
In all this.
Yep.
Because he truly was one of the great guys. I'm kind of getting into this now.
This is more your speed, really. Big guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. You didn't like little guys who wore masks. And I mean, you've told us before you hate Mexicans and things like that.
Keep on. I'm going to blurt that story out here in a minute.
What did I do?
Okay. Keep on telling lies. Ooh, another Tombstone Pile Driver. Keep on telling lies about me, and that story going to come out. You're not going to like it, but it's true. 1, 2. Did he kick out or not? Yeah, he did not.
I feel like you're getting frustrated.
Paul Bear says, I've had enough. It's chair time. Now, down goes the referee. Kick him, kick him, kick him. It's going to have to be a chair shot where he's not going to sell.
Can I just tell you that even though I really have grown to love Glenn Jacobs as a human being and as a friend, I just fucking was not a Kane fan.
Really?
I couldn't get into it. I couldn't. And it hurts Bruce's feelings, but I couldn't. I tried. I couldn't.
I think I could have gotten into it. I could have gotten into this angle. And I guess now, and I think I even knew this, that the reason Kane had a mask on was because the fire disfigured him, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were disfigured?
When I got my earrings put in.
Did you get any real diamonds yet? Or are you still rocking CZs?
Oh, I'm rocking CZs.
I mean,
There's a lot of other stuff I can piss away my money on than that.
but dude, you're getting all these new whips.
I've been thinking about a tattoo or two.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that before. What's the latest? You've sort of went back and forth on a few different designs.
Yeah, I'm going to wait till this scare is down, and then I'm going to get it.
Well, yeah, I don't think they're essential businesses. I don't even think you can get one right now.
Right.
But when you can, are you going to get one like on your Peter meat, or what are you thinking?
No, I'm going to get one on one shoulder and one on the other.
Or what are they going to say?
One's going to say Lois.
Wait a minute now.
Mm-hmm.
This bitch cleans the house one time and you get a tattoo for her?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
If she cleans it 2 times, I may give her something else.
May do something special.
Lois, I'm going to put that in the dead man set up. What's that sound?
Thought I had something in my mouth. Sorry.
Oh, the dog hair is here, bud. Not there. And then I've got an idea what I'm going to put on the other shoulder, but I want to keep that quiet for right now.
What?
Yep.
Wait. You can't do that.
Oh, I can do whatever I want. So
cocky.
to a certain extent, I can.
So cocky.
I can't really walk outside and cough in somebody's face.
You could.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because what'll happen, it wouldn't be something I walk outside here and there, as you probably know, in a lot of the neighborhoods now, people are out walking a lot.
Yeah.
With their dogs. If somebody would walk with their dog in front of my house and I go out and cough in their face, 10 minutes later, there would be pitchforks and torches at my house. This was 2 big men slugging it out, and not bad at all. Good story.
What's the other tattoo?
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna wait till I get it, and then I'm gonna show it to you.
Well, what if you never get it?
Then I won't show it to you.
Are you afraid that I'm going to try to talk you out of it?
No.
Afraid that I'm going to shit on you for it?
Yep.
What if I promise not to shit on you for it? No matter what. All right. How about this? What if every time I shit on it, I have to make another one of your Shelby GT payments? That's a pretty good deal.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.